Hey everybody, how's it going? It's been a minute since I've done a YouTube video, and yeah, I figure might as well do something, might as well produce something, because yeah, it's been a minute since I've created a little video, and ultimately I do want to grow this channel, whatever it is, into something. So I thought, might as well take a stab at recording something. I'm here in my studio, and I've just drafted a little piece on this 8x8 wood panel. I don't know how well you can see that, the pencil outline. We got a little moose lake scene. I haven't really announced it anywhere, but in July I'm heading to Muskoka for an art show. It's a 3-day full weekend showing mostly original work. So this is, unless someone buys it before, but this is sort of kind of part of the show that I want to bring. A lot of nature, moose kind of stuff, things that like people in Muskoka and whatever would like. I guess. I don't know, it's my first time, so we'll see how it goes. But this is sort of the start of it. So I'm gonna, start outlining everything, and we'll see how this video turns out. Just kind of playing it by ear. For me, drawing on a wood panel has always been like one of my favorite things to draw on. It's just, I don't know what it is, especially like on the smaller one. Like it's a surface you can kind of put in your hand and hold it if you want. You can, I don't know, there's just a lot to it. Alright, so my outline is completed. Now you can see the concept a lot clearer. We've got the sun, the moose, little trees, and landscape behind there. It also continues to spill over on the side. It's kind of a nice little addition. I find that if I don't continue the illustration on the side, it's just not going to look as good. Like if it just gets cut off. So I like to complete it. It's a little bit annoying to draw on the sides, but it'll turn out great once it's finished. So the next step is going to be to paint, and this is a big reason why I love wood panel illustrations, is I can put acrylic paint onto them. So it really kind of stands out really nicely. And yeah, we're going to be using a couple different colors, which you'll see in the next few clips coming up. So the one downfall of the studio is the fact that it has southern exposure, which is actually, typically really desirable, maybe, just because you get a lot of nice natural light. However, for me in this case, it's a little bit harsh, and so it makes it really uncomfortable, kind of hard to work with. It also gets really, really warm with the sun. Again, not a bad thing, especially like in the winter, not that bad. But yeah, that's why I have to close the curtains and turn the lights on. And basically, in the afternoon from around 3 o'clock onwards, if it's sunny out, I'm kind of working in this kind of space, which actually, the one good thing is that the light is showing me some of the imperfections of the paint that I've painted area that I've started. So that's kind of a good thing. So, you know, not all problems are, you know, that big of a deal. Some things are blessings in disguise, I guess you could say. So it ain't bad, but you got to work with what you got and make the most out of it, essentially. But yeah, we're pretty much done with painting, with the painting process. So we've got the blue water. It's got on the edges too. On the bottom, did a little bit of black. I'm gonna have to do some touch-ups with some pen. Now that I'm seeing it from this angle, you can see that I need to touch up this part here. So there are very minute little discrepancies, but they all count in the end. So I've got to make sure to have that all covered. And yeah, so yeah, it's Wednesday, it's 3:30. The studio next door is gonna start having like lessons for kids and stuff, so if you do hear some noises and other people talking, that would be it. I'm gonna continue, I'm gonna finish this tonight, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, oh wow, even looking at it upside down, you see like all these spots that I kind of missed. It's very interesting. But yeah, I can do these touch-ups and then we'll get on to the detailing next. Do a little bit of stippling and all that kind of stuff. Alright, so our next step here is to do the stippling portion of the piece, and we've got 3 relatively small spaces to fill in. This portion can get a little bit tedious, a little bit dragging, especially like filming this. Obviously it's not that interesting to really watch. The one kind of thing on wood when you're doing stippling is it does kind of get loud from the wood, but other than that, I mean, it's all part of the process. In terms of my style of artwork, the stippling is a signature. So yeah, that's our next step here, and essentially once that's finished, I'll fill in the sun, and then we forgot to paint the clouds. That's something new that I've started. It's painting the clouds and the rocks. So I'll have that filled in here shortly. But first, let's get the stippling section all done. This is what I've got so far. So I've started on that. The largest mountain landscape part first, and then we'll move on to the others. But yeah, I'm just gonna go and tap away. Well, I'm back to painting. I'm painting the sun orange, which, oh man, that paintbrush almost out of my hand there. That could have been devastating. yeah, I'm painting the sun orange. Normally I will use a orange ink brush pen instead. It's a little bit, I don't know, like it's not, especially when it comes to the edges, like with the paintbrush, you gotta be very careful not to get over the line. So it's a little bit easier with a brush pen because you can really get into there and kind of fine tune that. But with the paintbrush, you gotta be a little bit more stable. It's not terrible, but pro with painting the sun orange is that I can already tell the consistency and tone is going to be a lot nicer. With a brush pen, you kind of get sometimes a little bit of a streaky look sometimes. Overall, you kind of don't notice, but personally, I mean, as an artist, you know, we're extremely highly critical of everything. So we see all the tiny, minute details. So I'm thinking, you know, seeing this is looking a lot more consistent, a lot better. It does take a little bit longer, but it shouldn't be. But it's not like hours longer. It's only maybe like several minutes more time that you have to put into it. All in all, you just have to be careful and make it all flow in. But right now it's looking pretty decent. Ain't looking too bad yet. Yeah, it's looking alright. So yeah, I finished the stippling. Stippling is all done, and I went and highlighted and fixed up all the black parts where I painted over with the blue when I was painting the water and stuff. So that's all fixed up, and I've also gone ahead and thickened the outlines a little bit more so that they stand out and pop, making it a little bit more, you know, unique. Or, it's not unique, it just makes them stand out, essentially. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this off, and then afterwards probably work on the water, and we still have to paint in the clouds and the rocks, like I said a little bit earlier. That's probably going to be our last thing that we do. So we're almost finished. Pretty short piece. So I don't know why I decided to paint the white last, because now I have to wait for it to dry. Well, it shouldn't take that long, but I do have to wait for it to dry now, because there's paint all over like the lines, because I'm painting in such tight spaces. It's going over the lines and stuff, so I have to go back and highlight it all with the black over once more. Maybe next time what I'll do is I'll just, especially for the rocks, I'll just leave the whole space open, paint it in white, and then put in the lines afterwards. Save me a step. But oh well. I guess I can detail the water a little bit more, and I also have to sign it. So once these steps are finished, then we'll be finished completely. All right, you guys ready for the reveal? This is it, right there. Ain't too bad, if I say so myself. An 8x8. We're gonna call this, actually I had a really good name for this earlier. But now I forgot what it was called. Probably like Lake on a Moose. No, Moose, Lake on a Moose. Yeah, Moose on a Lake, I don't know. Something like that. It's a moose, there's a lake. Anyway, turned out pretty nice. And yeah, check out the sides. Ain't too bad. Yeah, liking it. So yeah, this will probably be part of the July show, most likely. And hopefully this will find itself a beautiful home somewhere. But anyways, thanks for watching. I know it's been a kind of a short video, but I wanna make more videos. I wanna make more YouTube videos and build this channel up to something. The only way I'm gonna do that is if I'm gonna, create things, obviously. So playing around with this, see how I like the concept, and go from there. Maybe make some other things, and hopefully new ideas will come out of it as well. So yeah, I think that's really the ultimate thing about being creative and working in a creative space. You just have to continue to make things and create things in order to get new inspirations and flows and whatever. So that's the whole kind of goal around this video. So but yeah, and also just simply documenting it. It's nice to have like a little documented library of works and stuff like that. So anyways, that's it for today, and we'll catch you on the next one, whenever the next one will be. Peace.